Welcome, my friend. Today I will tell you secrets that no one has told you before about the ancient Egyptians, and I will put them in a series of videos for easy access. So do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel to receive everything new. Oh, ancient Egyptian. And let us begin now with the first and most important secret, which is mummification. Mummification is one of the most iconic practices of ancient Egyptians, designed to preserve the bodies of the dead for the afterlife. Through archaeological discoveries and modern research, we've learned a lot about this fascinating process. Here are the most important insights we've gained about mummification. 1. Purpose of mummification: preservation for the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed the body was essential for the soul's journey into the afterlife. To ensure the soul could return to its body in the afterlife, mummification techniques were developed to preserve it. Preparation for the afterlife. The Egyptians thought the soul needed a preserved body to live in the afterlife, making mummification a critical step for a proper transition to the next world. Second key steps in the mummification process: removal of internal organs. The first step was to remove the internal organs: stomach, intestines, lungs, liver, which were prone to decay. These organs were treated and placed in canopic jars designed to preserve them for the afterlife. Brain removal. The brain was often removed through the nose using specialized tools, as it was believed to have no significant function in the afterlife. The brain was generally discarded. Desiccation with natron. After the organs were removed, the body was covered with natron, a natural salt mixture, to dehydrate it and prevent decomposition. This was a crucial step to ensure long-lasting preservation. Application of resins and oils. After the drying process, the body was treated with resins, oils, and other substances to help preserve the skin and tissues. Wrapping in linen. The final step was wrapping the body in linen strips, which were often coated with resins to help bind the body and preserve it. This required great precision, as every part of the body had to be carefully wrapped. 3. Materials used in mummification. Natron, a mixture of sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate, was used to dry the body and prevent decay. Resins, tree resins, and other sticky substances were applied to the body to help preserve it and protect it from bacteria. Oils. Fragrant oils were often used not only to preserve the body, but also to provide a pleasant scent. Linen. Linen cloth was the primary material used for wrapping the body. It was often soaked in resin to make it more durable. 4. Canopic jars. The internal organs were placed in special containers called canopic jars. These jars were made from materials like wood, stone, or pottery, and were often inscribed with protective spells. The jars were labeled according to the organs they contained: liver, stomach, lungs, intestines, and were often decorated with faces of gods that protected the organs. 5. Royal versus commoner. Mummification, royal mummification. Pharaohs and important individuals underwent more elaborate mummification processes, often involving expensive materials like gold and precious stones. The body was carefully preserved, and the burial included numerous grave goods and treasures. Commoner mummification. The mummification of commoners was simpler and less expensive, but it still followed the same general procedures. Some of the processes, like the removal of internal organs, might be skipped or simplified for those of lower social status. 6. Scientific advances in mummification studies. Microscopic analysis. Modern techniques, such as using microscopes, have allowed scientists to examine the chemical substances used in the mummification process. These studies have revealed the complexity and precision involved in the ancient Egyptians' methods. CT scans and X-ray imaging. Through non-invasive methods like CT scans and X-ray imaging, researchers can study mummies without unwrapping them. These scans have provided insights into the medical conditions, injuries, and even the physical appearance of individuals from thousands of years ago. Chemical analysis. Recent research has also discovered the use of unknown substances, including specific oils and chemicals, that the Egyptians employed to help preserve the body. 7. Mummification and modern medicine. Medical practices. The methods of embalming and preservation used by ancient Egyptians influenced some early medical practices, particularly in the field of surgery. The idea of sterilization and preserving body parts for study and understanding can be traced back in part to ancient embalming techniques. Understanding of decomposition. Mummification also provided the ancient Egyptians with an understanding of the process of decay, which they used to develop sophisticated techniques for preservation. Finally, that was today's dose of valuable information. For more, dear listener, follow the upcoming videos in the Ancient Egyptian series. Thank you, and see you soon.